We've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Trent Thornton will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So here is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Tino Martinez waits on deck. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here comes Tino Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Line towards center field. Springer is there. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Jeter stands at second with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Dwight Gooden gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Striding in is Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Sean Green is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 17 home runs, 53 RBIs.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Now to bat, Darryl Strawberry. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Strawberry.
First pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Two down, no one on base. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Leading off for the Jays,
George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
So it was a strikeout swinging. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in a count.
Batting it.
1-2, you're probably
baseman.
expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now at the plate is Derek Jeter, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need.
Number 7.
Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soriano trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Oh, that's out. Ball 2.
One out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
287 the average coming in, and even 20 home runs and 55 driven in. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 3 here in the Steel City, all even. So now here is Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Bichette settles under it. There's 1 away.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Tino Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. On to Sheffield and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Into the box, Jose Canseco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, dude. I got to count 0-2.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-3.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-1 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sean Green.
The right fielder, Sean Green.
Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Left center, base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
George Springer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runner goes for second. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Next up, Jorge Posada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away. So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And that's the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Raines able to track it down for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Julian Merriweather is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Julian Merriweather.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Merriweather is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
I got 2-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out, and the offering lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Here's another 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Jose Canseco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Williams on second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball just missed above the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Gurriel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Next for New York, Tim Raines. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Line towards center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Again, another foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Looking to send him packing again. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posada recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Bichette is retired, and there's one away.
Well,
Now
you know you
back,
made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. And now in the box, Jimmy Fox. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it 4-1. Nestor Cortes Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Nestor Cortes Jr.
And now Alfonso Soriano, he bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Right side. LeMahieu gets to it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Cortez, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So Alan Trammell gets the call.
Shooting for New York, number 71, Alan Trammell.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another dunk.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Alan Trammell will stay in the game,
now
taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Alan.
Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 42.
First pitch on its way. Sean Green is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now batting
at the plate now is Lourdes Gurriel. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tommy Malone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 69, Tommy Malone.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Malone, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now into the box, Tino Martinez singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a little looper down the left field line, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Cecil Fielder will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Next for the Yankees will be Tim Raines, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Hot shot down the line. And this will get by him at 3rd. Down the line. It's a fair ball. 1 run is scored.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ryan Barucki will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. And he puts it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. So now into the box is Teoscar Hernandez. No hits to this point.
Designated hitter, Teoscar.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Now it'll be Reese McGuire, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Set to start the 9th in this one, and here's the switch.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jorge Posada becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Alan Trammell stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next it'll be Derek Jeter. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1.
Leading off for the Jays,
Ramiro
The
Mendoza
shortstop.
is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for New York, number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now
This is what a power pitcher will
second
do to you
baseman,
if he executes his
DJ.
pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout,
Mayhew.
and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Range is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The first baseman,
Ready
number
now
3.
is Jimmy Fox,
Jimmy.
and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 home. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. New York host road win number 40 on the year. Dwight Gooden earns a league best 17th victory, striking out 12 in the process. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.